Also, Simmers, there's been some updates to the EA app for Royalty and Legacy where they've excluded a little bit more information regarding the features and gameplay coming with this expansion pack. So I wanted to read through it really quick so we can all go over it together. So there's 4 categories. There's Dynasty, Nobility, Scandal, and The World. So under Dynasty, it talks about the Dynasty head. So it says, lead your family to greatness. Any sim, young adult or older, can start a dynasty. Now, keep that in mind that is different than the nobility career. The nobility career can be anyone that's teen and up. So you can be a noble, but not necessarily a dynasty until you're young adult and older. And as the head of a dynasty, you're the only one that can set the dynasty's values, purchase perks, choose the heir, or designate outcast. They can also decide which family members can be a part of the dynasty and expel members. If a sim is in a dynasty and breaks away to start their own dynasty, they'll inherit some prestige from the original dynasty. When you start a dynasty, you can name it and choose the crest and motto. So a rise to prominence. A dynasty's values are set when the head chooses up to 3 ideals and 3 skills are important to them. Ideals reflect how dynasty members are expected to behave and are tied to different activities, careers, and actions. When members live up to their values by working on the right skills or choosing an aligned career, for example, the dynasty gained prestige. There are 10 levels of prestige, and the higher the level, the more perks, like private tutors or inheritable traits, can be unlocked. Rally together. There are 2 more dynasty roles to keep in mind. So heirs and outcasts. Heirs inherit the headship, and their actions affect prestige dramatically. Outcasts barely affect it at all. Members can be declared outcasts because their actions do not align with the values and are dragging prestige down. Dynasty unity is the average relationship between the members. Having unity stability means more positive events like alliance proposals, while having unity crisis spells trouble and division. So under nobility, rule your realm. Nobility is an active 10-level career and is also a way of life. Daily tasks include holding court, using a throne, holding press conferences using podiums, reading and replying to noble mail, donating to the kingdom fund, adjusting kingdom taxes, granting noble titles, enacting decrees, and more. As you perform your daily task, you'll have the chance to either court commoner favor or royal favor. What kind of favor you gain shapes your rules, unlocks interactions, and even wins your noble gifts. Best your rivals. Rising through the noble ranks isn't only about performing your duties. There may already be sims holding the titles you want to advance to. These are your noble rivals. There are 3 ways to get around them: diplomacy, scheming, and duels. Diplomacy involves encouraging or pressuring your rivals to abdicate. Scheming involves learning about your rival's scandal and extorting them. And dueling means winning, challenging them to a contest of swordsmanship. Experience storybook moments. There are 5 power shifts that can affect a noble's rank or favor. Sims can seek out a mystical sword in a stone, and if the sword deems them worthy, they can become a kingdom leader. They can also kiss frogs, maybe they'll be a noble frog, or experience a special ballroom dance in crystal shoes. Both of these can lead to an upgrade in title as well as love. Sims can also take the Anazi's trial or find the enchanted mirror and take their chances and may punish or reward them. So under scandals, you can thicken the plot. Is your sim being watched? Well, if they do something scandalous, like have a secret child, it won't be a scandal right away. They can keep it to themselves, things might blow over, or rumors might swirl. Other sims may witness the deed or discover the secret by hacking, rummaging through trash, or asking around. They may choose to extort the sim and expose the scandal if they don't comply, or they could just expose it. The notebook will automatically update to track the scandals and potential scandals. Okay, it's interesting enough. Not sure what they mean by potential scandals. I guess it's one that's not been shared. So face the music. When a scandal breaks, the sim at the center could be affected. Depending on the scandal, they could face judgment from other sims and lose romantic relationships, friendships, career progression, or even sword fighting duels. If the sim is in a dynasty, their prestige will suffer. Nobles can lose titles. To manage these situations, Sims can post apologies or denials using a computer. Nobles can hold press conferences. Sims can also profit from their scandals by uploading videos or writing books. And then extortion. If a Sim learns a secret, they can threaten to expose it to create a scandal. Depending on who they're extorting, an active Sim may ask for simoleons, abdication, dynasty heirship or headship, approval of a relationship, favor, for an alliance to be broken, a truce to be called, or for someone to be declared an outcast. And then finally, the world. Experience opulence and culture. Verdamar is a great place to hone your swordsmanship skill or collect secrets. The bar is a popular hangout for Sims who like to gossip. Dambalay is a warm, artistic neighborhood where you can browse a bustling market or recite writings under the Zambira tree. Bella Corday has a history of Silverian drama. It's the home of the returning Cap and Monty families and their feud. Ondarian has a number of secret passageways to let you move between lots and treasure chests with rare finds. Prepare to duel. Owning your swordsmanship skill can have a variety of benefits. Sims can duel for fun, simoleons, promotions, or even to resolve a love triangle. There are tournaments in each neighborhood and 11 different swords that can be added to your collection. Purchase them from Verdamar's blacksmith or the community market in Dambalay, or find them in chests. Sim Caliber is a one-of-a-kind sword lodged in stone. It can only be claimed by a Sim it deems worthy, and instantly makes them the Sim Kingdom leader. And then finally, we have families and family trees. Know your neighbors. All three of Ondarian's neighborhoods have dynasties and nobles with their own lore to uncover. Verdamar has the adventurous Grand Duchess Cordelia V. Dambalay's dynasty comes from a long line of artists and is known for being philanthropic. Bella Corday's Caps and Monties have a long-standing rivalry. There are many contenders for the crown. Families can get complicated, and you can check out the expanded family tree to track these relationships. You can view family trees in the new tapestry or compendium. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's that new object that shows off the family tree. We saw a little bit in the trailer for Dynasties, but we'll have to get more into that. But yes, very, very interesting. I think we do have a couple new screenshots as well. So we can see her pulling the sword out of the stone. We can see her holding court maybe. And they're dancing. And I think this one's also new. So she's looking at the family tree and saying, whose baby is this? What's going on here? And he's woohooing with the maids. I mean, there's a lot going on. I wonder if it's going to work that way functionally in the game. But I am curious. They're giving us a lot more good information that I really do appreciate. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think of the extended preview of all the features coming in Royalty and Legacy?